Alright, hello, this is Make It Regina. My name's Justin, and today we're going to turn this beautiful piece of wood into just a little flag, a little Canadian flag. We're going to leave the parts that are supposed to be red, we're going to leave them wood, and then we're going to paint the rest white. But I'm going to try to do it with the router again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to laser on the Canadian flag, then I will cut out the part that's supposed to be white with the router, just inlaying it 1/8 of an inch, we'll say, just to see if I can do that technique. Then I'm going to paint that, and then I'll take off whatever mask I used on the red, and then I'm going to put a layer of clear stain over top of it all, just to so we still get this nice wood, because this is one of the better boards I've found for the grain pattern in it. Like, look at that grain pattern. But we'll get it set up on the laser to get our initial design on. I think I'm going to try to put tape over it and then laser through the tape, and then we can cut it to our dimension. But stay tuned, you'll see the laser, and then we'll keep on going. Alright, so we have the board set up here. That's our starting point. I'll just get it to do an outline so that we can see and make sure we're on the board. Okay, so that looks good. We'll take the laser out of safe mode here, and we will start our cutout. The projected time is 2 minutes. So safety first. Alright, so take 2 trying to cut this out. I had to slow it down because it turns out a blue laser on blue tape doesn't cut all that well. We do got some cutting. And I put in some fume extraction just because the tape kind of stank a little bit. So let's see, I slowed the laser down to 300 and at 5 watts. So we'll see if that is enough to cut the tape. Alright, so back over to our handy dandy table saw here, and you can see that the laser came out pretty good actually. I'm not actually sure if it's all the way through the tape, but we're going to cut this down to size so that you can only have this line, and the maple leaf in the middle, and then we'll take it upstairs to the router. And remember, eye protection. First try. Alright, so we got it cut out on the table saw to our laser marks there. So we're going to try to cut out this area in here. With, we're going to use a 1/4 inch straight bit. And we're just going to try to take this down. I set it to about 1/4 of an inch. And then this is what we're going to paint white. I think I'm going to try to peel up the tape just so it doesn't get stuck on the router bit and potentially take more tape, because I'm still not 100% if this is all the way cut. So we're just going to try to take off this top piece of tape and see what that lands us. For when we're routering, I actually found a better way to hold this to the table. On my last sign, I did some experimenting with some different techniques, and this circle right here is actually a screw put in from the bottom of my table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this just over top here, hold this down, and I'm going to screw that screw into the back of my project here. And that's what's going to hold this down. And now it's not going anywhere. It's not long enough to use the 2 screws that I put in here because my last sign was quite long, but we are gonna need a second screw in there to prevent that, because I can't have that going on. So let me grab another screw. So we can estimate that screw is probably somewhere right here, so I'm just gonna go nice and close by. There we go. Now it can't twist. So, like I said, we're going to peel this tape off and see if it cut all the way through. And it looks like it did. So that's what it's going to look like. But we're going to, like I said, we're going to try to router this out 1/4 inch straight bit. With dust collection. Ooh, that might hit the camera. Okay, apparently we're going to try on an angle here. Alright guys, so we got it cut out, but we ran into a little problem here. This tip here, when I was doing this part, it broke off just because of how the wood is in the grain. So we're gonna attempt to glue this back into place. I've never tried this before, but like it looks like it would glue into place. So we have some quick drying glue here, and let's put, ooh, that is a lot, and I think it goes this way. Just like new, just like that. No. I think that looks okay. Alright, so I put a little masking tape around the sides. I unscrewed it from our desk because we shouldn't need that anymore. And I was thinking about using spray paint, but then I remembered kind of about our sides, and so we're going to use just traditional paint and a brush. See? That's why I taped it off. Just starting out and we already got it on there. Which should be fine. It's masked off, so. Okay. Quick, easy, painless. So we waited our hour for our paint to dry, then we put another coat on, and now we're ready to reveal and see if the tape worked at all, or how much we need to sand off in order to get the look we want. So we'll slowly start taking the tape off here. Oh, on the end it looks like it seemed to have worked. What? No, this tape isn't supposed to stick that well. We're taking up little pieces of wood. This tape is supposed to come off easy. Ooh, looks good. Looks good. Do you remember which one broke off? Because it turned out really good. I got a sanding, we'll take that out. So we're gonna sand. We're gonna try to be very delicate, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, we got some Minwax clear gloss here, and that's what we're going to use to put a finished coat on this. So we'll start off with the back, then we can put it on our little props here, and then we can do the front. So this should bring out this nice grain real well. See, there it is. So now I just think we have to wait. It's like 4 hours for this stuff to dry, unfortunately. But in a couple hours we'll do our second coat. So I'm gonna do 2 coats of this too. I'd like more of a gloss on that. So, and I think at that point that's when we'll bring you back. Alright, so we got our second coat of gloss on, and I think it turned out quite well. I wanted it to be a little darker. I envisioned it a little darker, but our clear stain didn't darken the wood at all. So, but all in all, I still think it turned out really nice. I'll put a little keyhole for a hanger on the back, and then I can hang this on the wall. But it's a nice project to keep us busy today. Tomorrow I want to tackle another one. It's going to be a little shelf, but the shelf itself isn't going to be the project. I'm going to try to make a template. I haven't looked up anything on how to make a template. I've never tried before. I just know I have a template bit in the router bits I got. So I want to try it out, and I'm going to figure out how to use it. So we're going to try something different tomorrow, but for today I think this turned out nice, and we'll have to hang it up on the wall there. This is Just with Make It Regina. If you liked, please subscribe, and check back often for more videos. Thank you, and have a good evening.